How many of us have been here? You've had a day. All you want to do is you want to go home and open up that fridge or open up that cabinet. You want to grab that drink. You want to pour it out. And you just want to sit down and unwind to get that euphoria, to escape your problems at that time. But what if I told you that alcohol is a depressant and is ruining your mental health? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Jamie Dottie Garza, and it's time to ignite your sobriety. And in this video, I want to talk about the fact that drinking and alcohol worsens your mental health. As someone who has had numerous challenges in my life with my mental health already, it wasn't until I finally quit 2 years ago that I can finally peel back that onion and realize that the culprit in a lot of those triggers and a lot of those impressions came from alcohol abuse. In my case, alcohol consumption and overly drinking. And I want to talk about that in this video. I feel like it doesn't get spoken enough in this community. I've seen it here and there, and as a referent leader that I strive to be, it's my duty to share my experiences and stories around this topic to hopefully help anyone out there who may be in the same boat and you want to become sober, or you want to take steps and you might be sober curious. It's possible, y'all. I'm here. I'm just a vessel. 742 days sober. Never thought after 14 years this would be my life, but it is, and I love it here. You know, I feel like I've been bamboozled because out the gate, you know, I was going into drinking heavily alcohol, especially during my 18s, my young teens. Teenage drinking is bad years, and house parties and just having a good time. It was already deceptive to me in nature because every time I saw alcohol, I assumed what? Party, great feelings of euphoria, turn up, friends, laughter, maybe even getting freaky. All these things I assumed with alcohol, and I was with it. And I'm sure a lot of you may be in the same boat. Freshly graduated, no responsibilities really. You got a job, yeah, you making money. It's relaxing. You know, the endorphins that come out, it feels therapeutic. Watching basketball games, final games, anything. Everything's cooler with a beer. You just feel better. You start to feel numb. Yeah. Get the liquid courage. Yeah, I'm taking a flashback right now. I feel you. I was you. I get it. But AKA, let me tell you, alcohol is fundamentally a depressant. And I had no clue about this. And no one had any clue that I was battling already with anxiety. I was battling depression and mental health issues in myself. Trauma from my past that I didn't quite was able to cope with. So what did I do? Just numbed it with alcohol. Yes, I'm having all the fun things when I'm 18, but I'm numbing a whole lot that I didn't even know myself, and it got buried under the alcohol. And what happens is it's a whirlwind effect. And eventually, thankfully, I got to it before it was absolutely too late. Imagine that every time that you drink, it's turning down the volume in your brain of your happy reactors. And the more you drink, it's turning it down, which means that when you want to be happy naturally, in your aura, in your glory, in the spirit that God created you, right? It's so much harder to do without alcohol because you're going to feel like, I can't have fun while drinking alcohol. I used to be that person. I used to be trying to like be an instigator or peer pressure. Like, dog, how do you even be so happy not drinking? Like, if I didn't even go to functions if there wasn't going to be drinks there. Barbecues, graduations, there going to be drinks there. I was always asking, they're going to be, I would bring my own bottle. I'll be that guy with the bottle and pulling up and just in my own world. Yeah, your boy was a hot mess. Fact is, when we talk about mental health, is that the alcohol, it definitely does impair your judgment. It does do that. And it also increases your impulses. Now, this could be impulsing shopping. I did a lot of drunk shopping. BS I didn't need. What a waste of money. Alcohol was already a waste of money, so I'm wasting more money on stuff I don't even need. Sending those drunk texts out, those edgy texts, those risky texts, trolling on the internet, just wasting a whole bunch of time. Just being an a-hole. That's all it was, an egotistical a-hole. That's what it is. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell it real because that was me. That was me. I'm talking about myself right now. But also with the alcohol, with those decisions, it can lead to really some negative circumstances that lead to negative consequences. I remember there was a time, me and my buddy went to White Castle. Terrible decision. You know why? Four Loko just came out. We punished two of them while driving, hit the curb, skirt. We hit the brick wall, thank God we both alive. Car got wrecked, police came, and we got down, what was it, Middleton, New Jersey? I don't remember the exact spot, but we had to stay overnight. Now, I wasn't driving, so they let me out. But my buddy, we were stuck in there. We didn't have no vehicle back. My stepdad brought us back home. If it wasn't for him, we'd still be up in there in New Jersey. And it was a negative consequence. And that's just one of the many stories. I've had many other negative consequences because of my actions of having impaired judgment and just being in the wrong spot, the wrong time while drinking alcohol. Another thing, I was never getting good sleep or well sleep because alcohol disrupts our sleep patterns, therefore altering our thought processes, so we can never really truly process our true thoughts. That's the brain fog. You've ever had brain fog or always thinking fuzzy and making mistakes, silly mistakes and judgments? Man, you can blame that alcohol. Eventually, though, those symptoms can lead to depression. And with that depression, it can impair our day-to-day judgments. And it might trick us to who we really are and what we're capable of, which we'll never get ahead of in life. I think about that a lot, where I'm at right now, being 35. And I think about what God has blessed me with, but I feel like, and I know that it took me so long to get here. Imagine if I just quit alcohol earlier so I can see the gifts and unlock everything sooner. When we talk about mental health, the alcohol consumption we take in affects our brain activity. It affects our brain chemistry, our brain wiring. All of a sudden we're getting all these dopamine hits. All of a sudden we're getting all these microwave oven results, fast results that leave impressions and they're gone even quicker. We're training our bodies to always reach that. So how are we going to do that? Well, if you're someone like me, we're going to guzzle a liter of Hennessy or a pint of Hennessy by ourselves, because that's what got us here. All right, how do we go? The tolerance is building up. How do we get that even more? Again, do it again, month after month, year after year. Tolerance is higher, so we got to drink more. You see where I'm going with this. Alcohol lowers our serotonin levels, and this is some facts, some science behind it. What that means is those levels regulate our mood. My wife used to always tell me she has to talk to me around with eggshells. That simply means I could not control my mood because of alcohol. It was disrupting my brain and my mental health. It was affecting my mood. I was having erratic mood changes and I couldn't control them. Alcohol was controlling me. Now, when you lower these levels, it can instantly lead into much anxiety, depression, and mood swings. That's where I tie in the mental health and the alcohol, because they go hand in hand. It's like a yin and yang. It's like a peanut butter and jelly. I guarantee you, if you have mental health issues already and you start adding alcohol to the equation, you're going to realize things get intense. It's going to be a temporary fix. It's going to be a Band-Aid fix. It's temporary, but it's not really stitched up. And the problem is going to get worse and worse over time. I've been there. I've done that. And I'm still regrouping from that. I'm still healing from that. This is still a work in progress, everybody. And if you're out there, I want to just strongly encourage you guys to keep the path, to keep strong, to stay committed, to win it. You know, you took the decision to do it. The hardest thing after is to stay consistent with it. But if you value your health, your mental health, and you want to eliminate those mood swings and you want to be free from the alcohol, from drinking, from this poison, I'm here to encourage you that you got this. If you guys like this video, you know what to do. If you want to see more content like this on the channel, subscribe so you never miss a video. Ignite your sobriety.